"911, what's your emergency?"
You have to help us. He's bleeding. Oh my God, Sam!
"Miss, please calm down. Please state the nature of your emergency."
There's been a crash. They're hurt. You have to help them.
"We're dispatching units to your location. Please stay on the line until they arrive."
In a world where regrets are common,
I was ignorant to a lot of little things that nearly cost me my life.
I was scared with a lot of emotions running through me.
When I tell people I'm a survivor, they need to know what made it possible.
Welcome to the Dr. Vine Show, a podcast for people of all ages, highlighting and discussing health and well-being in grand style.
Organs of the body affected by COVID-19. It's imperative that oxygen and ventilators are the major keywords associated with COVID-19, as it has pronounced effect on the lungs of the affected patient. An inflammatory process has been noted in the lungs, with a decrease in gaseous exchange in the alveoli also noted. But what effect does the COVID-19 infection have on the heart, the kidneys, the liver, the stomach, the eyes, and even the blood? And let's not forget the brain. Is there some truth that multi-organ failure is the cause of death in COVID-19 patients? Let's find out.
DICU. Listening to the health topics discussed intensively, the very important topics dissected into details. Get informed, stay informed.
As the SARS-CoV-2 virus responsible for the COVID-19 infection enters the human body, the virus has affinity or attraction for a particular type of receptor, known as the angiotensin-converting enzyme 2 receptor. In short, ACE2 receptors. These receptors are present in the cells of the blood vessels, in the kidneys, in the brain, in the heart, the liver, the intestine, the throat, and many tissues in the body. Once the virus comes into contact with these receptors in these organs, a complex multi-system disorder can be triggered. In the blood vessel, the endothelial cells of the vessels with the ACE2 receptors in coming into contact with the virus leads to disturbances in coagulation. Don't forget that all the organs of the body have blood vessels, and so just by triggering coagulation disorder in the blood vessels of these organs become susceptible to damages. But ironically, the symptoms of coagulation and this organ damage are not visible in the early stages of COVID-19 infection. All the organs of the body might not all be affected at the same time. Over time, symptoms of acute coronary syndrome, manifesting as chest pain, congestive heart failure, myocarditis, arrhythmias, occur. In the brain, there is a risk of stroke, with seizures and delirium present and common. It is also known that COVID-19 victims have loss of taste and loss of smell, adding the nose and the tongue to organs of the body affected by this deadly viral infection. The effects of COVID-19 is even worse on patients undergoing dialysis and with kidney transplantation. While diabetes, hypertension are causes of chronic kidney diseases, The increase in blood coagulation from the injury to endothelial cells of the blood vessels worsened the outcome in COVID-19 patients. Coupled with the fact that there is decreased oxygen circulation in COVID-19 patients, the kidney is also starved of oxygen, leading to acute kidney injury. When meningitis and encephalitis, the inflammation of the brain tissue, is seen in COVID-19 patients, it shows the brain involvement of the COVID-19 infection. Depression of brainstem reflexes are noticed, even when ideally, that occurs when it is starved of oxygen. Like I've earlier mentioned, stroke can occur in COVID-19 patients due to increased coagulation state of the blood with easy forming of thrombus that can occlude vital arteries in the brain. Also, because of injury to the endothelial cells of blood vessels, cerebral hemorrhage can occur, giving rise to the second type of stroke, the hemorrhagic stroke. The cranial nerves that come from the brain control the senses, such as taste and smell. When these cranial nerves are affected in the brain, loss of taste and loss of smell is the outcome. The ACE2 receptors are also found in the eyes, on the ocular surface cells of the cornea, inside the eyelids, and in the sclera and white part of the eyes. You may recall being advised to avoid touching your eyes as a preventive mechanism from having COVID-19 infection. When COVID-19 patients develop symptoms such as nausea, loss of appetite, vomiting, diarrhea, abdominal pain, or discomfort, the infection has reached the stomach and the gastrointestinal tract. The intestines contain these ACE2 receptors, and so stool of COVID-19 patients can contain the virus. And not only from air particles can you contact the virus. Even the skin, the largest organ in the body, is not left out from being affected by the SARS-CoV-2 virus and the COVID-19 infection. People with symptoms such as eczema, psoriasis, rashes, urticaria, and hives have been studied and recognized as skin manifestations of the COVID-19 infection. Of course, it is worth noting that these are general symptoms that can be associated with other diseases, but because of the reaction the SARS-CoV-2 virus is having on the skin and the reaction of the skin to the infection, these common dermatological issues can arise. Chickenpox-like vesicles or blisters may be seen also in COVID-19 patients. This may or may not be associated with itching. Because of damage to the blood vessels by the virus, purplish discoloration of the skin may be seen. There is also a type of skin disorder seen on the toes and fingers, known as COVID toes and fingers, with frostbite-like areas having red or purple colored rash. Why the damage to blood vessels has been implicated, a cytokine storm generated by the body in response to the infection also causes all these symptoms. The liver enzymes have been raised in many COVID-19 patients, suggesting abnormal liver function. The cytokine storm has been seen as having led to this change in the liver functions. Now we know the lungs are not the only organ of the body affected by the virus. Will this help us take more precautions regarding the virus and maintain safety protocols? A word is enough for the wise. I remain yours truly, Dr. Vine Ibaoji. I'll see you again in the next exciting episode. For further consultations on this topic, any health issue, acute or chronic, mild or severe, reach me on 070-5042-9893, 070-5042-9893. And if you're outside Nigeria, replace the first 0 with +234. You can also reach me on WhatsApp with the same number, 070-5042-9893. Personal consultations, family consultations, retail and company consultations, our services are open to all. I am currently offering weight loss programs alongside my team, done online at your own comfort, without the stress of gym work. Reach me again on 070-552-65763. I repeat, 070-552-65763. From any part of the world, achieve good health and lose fat all in one go. Don't forget to add +234 if you're reaching out from outside Nigeria. And subscribe to our social media channels, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, for more contents at The Dr. Vine Show.